This morning we are going to Tessa's first prenatal appointment, so I'm super excited to do that. I'm leaving this one at home with Daddy. It's a really hot day, so she's naked. But I'm gonna walk over there now and I'll see you there. We just got to the hospital for Tessa's first prenatal appointment. Eyes on the road. Okay. Yeah, so we're so excited. We're gonna see baby. They're gonna do an ultrasound. During this one, I think they measure it to see so they can calculate the due date, I think.
Okay. I hope so, because all I have is my apps right now.
Yeah. What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to seeing the baby, and I am looking forward to hearing the heartbeat. I think that is like the best thing, and just
getting this started.
Yeah,
it's like
so
the beginning of it. Is there anything that you want to talk to your doctor about?
Not really. I feel like my cramping has really subsided. I'm not spotting anymore at all. Those were like the two big things I was really most concerned about.
I feel like this appointment it just like holds a lot of excitement.
It makes it more real.
Yeah. Talk to your doctor if you're having like any nausea, which you are experiencing. Like talk to them about that, especially if it's like really bad. Like make sure that they know what's going on, and talk to them about how you can have like a healthy pregnancy and which foods to be eating, which foods to avoid, like exercising, things like that.
I think that's something that I do want to ask about now that you say, because I get worried that when I am super nauseous and don't want to eat, in my head I'm like, I'm gonna harm the baby because I'm not eating enough, and I want to make sure that I can, not like force myself to eat and feel sick, but also be keeping the baby healthy. So talking about that I think will be good.
Yeah. So we'll let you know how things go, and
Yay!
We'll see you there. Here we are. Look at it.
Say hi, Blake. Hi. You look scared.
Like, Mom, where are we? So what are you supposed to do with that test?
Pee in it.
So at your first appointment, they're probably going to make you pee in a little sample thingy. Just to check everything out. So, well, good luck with that. I think you're going to hang out here. Bye, Mom. I'll be right back. So while Tess is doing her urine sample, I just wanted to encourage you guys to, during this first appointment, to ask your doctor all the questions that you have and tell them exactly how you're feeling. There's no question that's like not a good question. There are no dumb questions. So don't feel embarrassed or like awkward or uncomfortable asking them. Make sure you ask your doctor, just any questions that you have. Oh, you look tired. So since this is Tessa's second pregnancy, she already knows her doctor and knows that she really loves her doctor. But if this is your first time being pregnant, meeting with your OB, make sure that you guys have, like things in common, or that you like each other, or that your goals align with birth. And maybe you aren't like that far thinking ahead to, what birth you want to have. But, if you're thinking you want to go down a more natural route, or you want to avoid a C-section, or just figuring out what you want, make sure that your doctor's goals align with yours, so that down the road you're not going to hit any bumps. And if you guys don't have goals that are aligned, know that you can always switch to a different doctor, so that you guys maybe click better, get along better, and have goals that are going to be in your best interest. Are you excited? Yeah. Because you're going to have a little brother or sister, huh? You're going to be a big sister, aren't you? Yes, you are, Blake. So this is where they're going to do the exam and to do the ultrasound. Looks like Mommy's coming back.
Hi.
Today is the
12th?
I think so. So usually for your first prenatal, and often at every prenatal appointment, they're going to have you fill out some forms.
like medical history, surgeries, immediate family members who have certain health history, social history.
So just basic.
Your pregnancies, your menstrual health and history, genetic screenings.
So just getting a basic information kind of on you and your pregnancy and family history a little bit too. So that's kind of what'll happen at this appointment too.
Yeah.
It's almost time for the ultrasound. They usually do like a vaginal ultrasound. I know that not all hospitals do that, but for this one, just because baby is so small at this point, that they're going to do that to get a better look. That's amazing.
I'm gonna cry.
So measuring at 8 weeks.
Look it! That is baby brother or baby sister.
These are the pictures that she got. So you can see there's the yolk sac right there. And they measure from head to like the rump. And that helps them decide when the due date is. So right now she's measuring at 8 weeks. And the heart rate was 160. How do you feel, Blake?
How's it feel to be a big sister? You're a big sister!
Yeah. So you got your blood drawn. So that's usually what they're gonna do for that first appointment as well. They don't usually do that later on, like in the other prenatal appointments. But in the first one, they'll probably want to do that.
Obviously, you guys saw we got to see the baby.
So another question that Tess asked the doctor was because she's feeling nauseous and not really wanting to eat as much, like if that's going to be affecting the baby. But the doctor was saying that that baby is going to be getting the nutrition before you do.
Yeah.
Which is good to know. So baby's basically just getting whatever it needs, and so just to eat what you can, and not be too concerned until nausea and morning sickness passes. You know,
and she said too, just like not, which I feel like helped me at least, because I was like, okay, I need to be eating like lettuce and like all of these healthy things, you know, and which is good to try to do, but she was like, you know, with how sick you can feel, most of the time the stuff that you want to eat isn't like the most healthy, and she was just like, this is like survival mode time, and so that helped me to not feel super guilty if I'm not like craving salad and wanting to eat salad, but just to do whatever I can to nourish the baby.
Yeah, and that's why it's really important to be taking your prenatal, so that you know, your store of nutrients and vitamins and minerals are in your body that, you know, maybe you're not getting from food. So especially that folic acid, which is really, really important for that brain development at this point. And so, yeah, to be taking your prenatal. So that's like one of the best things you can be doing. So at this point, you can still see the yolk sac. I showed you on the picture a part of the baby, and they'll measure that too, right? To see.
Yeah, I think they measure They
want to see that it's getting smaller,
because eventually the placenta will take over.
Yeah,
and she said she like doesn't want to see the yolk sac being like bigger than the baby or anything like that.
Yeah, and so baby is measuring great and growing well, and we got to see like the flicker of the heartbeat.
We got to hear it.
Yeah, we got to hear it. Really cool.
Yeah, it was so cool. Just that my little baby is growing inside me and is so healthy, and
it's amazing.
It was amazing.
And then another cool thing that the doctor pointed out was that, you know, you always want to, you're looking, especially during those early weeks, well, I mean all throughout, but especially now, like looking for that strong heartbeat. And at this, like when she went in earlier, because you had that, you were still experiencing some bleeding. And so they told you to come in, and that was around 6 weeks.
Yeah.
The heartbeat was at like, it was over 100, and that's what the doctor said. They're like, at that early point, they just want to make sure it's above
100.
100.
And then at this point, at 8 weeks, they want it to be above 150.
And baby's
baby is 160.
160. So
overachiever.
Looking really healthy. And I think that there's like, the faster the heartbeat, it's like an old wives' tale, but the faster the heartbeat shows that it's a girl.
And the slower a boy.
So I don't know what 160 would be.
I don't either.
We'll have to look that up. But it was a great appointment. We saw little baby.
Yeah. I know, and Blake got to see her little brother or little sister, and
what do you think
really
it is?
Special. I don't know. I think it's a boy, but I think it's a boy because I would like for it to be a boy. But if it's a girl, that would be great too. It's a win-win.
They'll be best friends no matter what.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why I think it's a boy, but I'm probably wrong.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. Oh, they also said that they have a blood test where you can find out the gender early. I don't know how early. So she said to email my doctor because I was talking to the lab technician about it. But she said there's a blood test that you can find the gender out early, way earlier than the like 20-week ultrasound.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to do that.
So if you're impatient like Tess, you can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
that'd be
we're
exciting.
definitely gonna look into that.
I know. That's amazing. So good appointment.
Yeah, it was great. Thanks for coming with me.
Me or everyone else? You guys are all along on this journey. All right. Stay tuned for the next one, guys. We'll see you next time.